All right, this exhibit lets you go back in time with not only fashion, but historical landmarks around the city.
Sakura Gray is at Arden Fair Mall this morning to give us a little bit of a tour. Hey, Sakura.
Hey, good morning, guys. So we do the Good Day Rewind. Why not do a Sacramento Rewind? This morning, I'm at Arden Fair Mall, and you know what? Growing up, the mall was a magical place. You'd hang out with your friends, you'd get some shopping done, figure out all the fashion trends, and maybe you long for the nostalgic mall days. Well, this exhibit called Sacramento Rewind is going to show you all of the things that you know and love. So we're joined with Zavid this morning, who helped curate this exhibit. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having us. It's so cool to walk around and see the history, but the history that people actually lived, because everybody remembers the good old days. Tell me what you want people to see when they come through this exhibit.
Well, basically, we're called Sacramento Rewind. It's an exhibit to kind of curate nostalgia. So come on in and feel some nostalgia. We've got some amazing photos from historical places and landmarks over Sacramento, also highlighting Arden Fair. So you're going to see some images in here that you've never seen before. We've got the archives from Arden Fair Management when we partner up with myself, Sarah from Button and Zip, which you will hear from her too, as well with our outfits. So we're going to kind of curate some images that will take you back and make you feel nostalgic and learn a little bit of history at the same time. There's a little kiosk that we have that will give you a little information on each photo. Mm-hmm. You'll see some amazing photos. I can guarantee you'll see some images that you've never seen here before. And we're just basically trying to curate something, something happy while you do your holiday shopping inside Arden Fair. Take a little break from the hustle and the bustle, sit down, look at some photos, maybe listen to some music.
It's great. You're a Sacramento Rewind and you're unwinding as you do that. So for you, I mean, you have a personal story because you actually used to work here as a teenager at the mall. So I'm sure seeing a lot of these stores from way back in the day, I don't want to say way back in the day, right? From back in the day, I mean, these are stores that we know and love and we do miss. So for you, how cool was it to put your hand up to show where it was before and then where things stand now?
It was an honor to be, invited to kind of help curate something like this because yes, while I was in high school, I worked inside the, inside here in Arden Fair, and it's honestly an honor, and just kind of giving the city kind of a little bit of historical background of its, amazing 70 years of Arden Fair, and it's amazing. So we have, like, for instance, if you go pan on this way, you can see so many images, and there's actually a photo, I think, I would say that it would probably be Cody's favorite, which is Frederick to Hollywood, back in the studio if he's there.
Fredericks of Hollywood is Cody's favorite. Okay, wait. Before we end the segment, I just do have to shout out all of the fashion that we're seeing around here too. Now, does this look like a little something you've ever worn before? This certainly looks like an outfit I've worn. So Sarah joins us here to curate a little bit about the fashion and everything. So it really builds to the exhibit when you see what people were wearing back in the day at the mall as well. So tell me how you came up with some of these outfits.
We just kind of went off the store. We tried to match the store, the decade, the time, and I think fashion and photography both have the ability to take you back to a place of just like a feel-good place. When you see that dress and then you see the photo of you wearing the dress, it just has the ability to bring back all kinds of emotions. So to do fashion and photography together, it's just a really good fit.
Hey, the Libby Lou bag right there. I don't know if you guys remember the Libby Lou days back when you would get your makeup and your hair done. I think that's when I peaked in life, is the Libby Lou days. Okay, coming up in the next hour, we're going to show you the second half of this exhibit. Stay tuned. And if you are coming to the mall to do your shopping, this is a great place to unwind. It's right next to where Santa is and See's Candy is. So if you're looking for something to do in the middle of your long shopping day, this is a great place to hang out.
Love it.
The flashbacks it gives us. We love it.
Thank you, Sakura.
Thanks.
Welcome back to Good Day Sacramento, and let's go to the mall. Calling all mall rats this morning. Maybe your childhood memories are filled with shopping bags in hand, hanging with your friends at the Arden Fair Mall. Well, let's relive those glory days at Sacramento Rewind, a new exhibit now open here at the mall. And you know what? When we talk about going back in time, fashion is a big part of it. So Sarah here has curated all of the outfits on the mannequins. Tell me a little bit about how you put this exhibit together.
Well, when I got the email, I was very surprised and excited, and I just try to remember everyone's favorite stores, favorite decades. I try to leave heavy on the 90s, Y2K, and just some of the fun fashions. I also got ads from teen magazines.
The ads are so funny to look at because it's like, wow, like everything had a certain aesthetic. So even seeing the photos of the old Wet Seal store that I used to frequent back in the day. Now, you are a self-proclaimed mall rat. You spent a lot of weekends here at the mall.
Every weekend at the mall since I was like 5. My grandparents lived behind. I'd walk over here every single weekend. So doing this was just an honor.
So let's pick some of these outfits apart. Okay, so let's start with this girl right here. I don't know if she has a name. Should we name her? Her name is Tiffany.
Okay.
All right, so Tiffany, tell me about her outfits that she's got on.
Tiffany has a New York & Company Y2K suede jacket. The shirt was actually mine from when I worked at the mall, so it's $19.99,
so
limited.
truly vintage.
Yes, and these are just some no-brand, low-rise 2000 jeans. And then, of course, you know, she hit up Pink and Victoria's Secret, Abercrombie.
I don't know about you guys, but I think in my mom's pantry, I still have some Abercrombie bags saved, specifically the ones with the shirtless Abercrombie models. Yeah, I was like, one day I'll manifest this in a boyfriend. And then we end over here with some really cool throwback prom dresses. Now, at the mall, people are often flocking here when it's homecoming, prom dress season. So it's very fitting that you guys had some prom dresses on display.
Yes, I thought that was one thing I think everybody has a memory of, renting your suit, getting on your dress. I know getting makeup done at Macy's or Nordstrom's. So I just felt like we had to have a spot to honor that because as a teen growing up, that's just an important part. And like you'd come with your girlfriends or your date. And so I asked people on Instagram to send me photos from proms, homecoming, senior balls. And those are the ones that we've gotten. And it's just fun to look back. And just like what I was saying earlier, the photography and fashion, like you can look at that dress and remember, but then when you see the photo of the dress, it just really takes you back and you get all those warm, fuzzy feelings.
And you never know. These styles are always going to come back. Everything cycles through back again. Okay, lastly, you do have your own vintage space if people are looking to shop. Tell me about that.
I'm in Roseville inside the Antique Trove off of Douglas on Harding. And we're open every day, 10 to 6. And there's so many treasures to be found. There's over 250 dealers. There's an outdoor area if you want like old vintage signs. Anything from clothing to Pyrex, anything you can want. So if you have a hard person to buy for this Christmas, come on out and see what treasures you can find.
Perfect. Well, we're wrapping up the segment, but just one last thing. I want to show you Zavid, who took all of the photos in this exhibit, and he's also a fashion icon himself. He's got the Timbs on, got the old school jacket on. So if you come on out to this exhibit, it is completely free, located right next to Santa and See's Candy. Any last words for anybody looking to check out the exhibit?
Yeah, come on in and just got to get a dose of nostalgia, you know, wear your 90s outfit and just, you know, take some photos in here. The lighting is great also, so, you know, come check us out and check out the photos, learn some history at the same time. So, yeah, come on out.
Make it a fashion show.
Right?
All right, guys, Arden Fair Mall, come on out, and it's going to be a good, they have benches, too. You get tired while
us
shopping, you
old-timers.
sit on a
Wow.
bench.
You know,
Wow.
she's talking to Gen X.
We got.
We hear you. Thanks, lady.
We're offended by that, but also thanks.
But also accurate.
Because we're gonna need them.
Exactly.
Thank you, Sakura.